What up, everybody? Welcome to Keeping It 9450, Codename WBB. I'm Daniel Artest, your host, and today by myself. No guests, no Lolo, no KDot, just me, the Honorable Daniel Artest. And it's funny because I was just about to tweet out that, hey, listen, the show has been postponed, due to unforeseen circumstances. But I was like, you know what? Since my podcasting career started in 2019, I got over 500 solo shows. So this is nothing. So I was like, let me do this. I've done it before. And so I was just like, I'll do it again. But seriously, man, I just want to thank y'all for joining, whether you're listening live right now or you're listening to it on the replay, however you get this content. Yeah, that's just what it is. So it's just gonna be a simple show, quick show, and that's just what it is. Let me give a shout out to my guy Darius in the building. Hey Darius, what's up, man? It's just me tonight. There's no Lolo, no K-Dot. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring the show to y'all. This is what it is, man. So thank you for tapping in, brother. Obviously, any questions, I'm gonna kind of lean on y'all tonight. I got some things I do want to talk about, but I'm kind of going to lean on y'all, whatever questions y'all want to ask about, these different topics as I roll through them. This is just a completely different, unorthodox show today. So, bear with me, you know what I mean? But shout outs to Lauren, who's on vacation right now. I think that she'll be back for the next show. Also praise up to KDot, his family and stuff. Something just happened. Nothing too crazy, But I just want to still send out my love to the Lewis family and everything like that. But yeah, man, y'all got me. This is what it is. This is the show for today. So let me go tap into my notes real quick. All right. So basically, what I want to do is real quick. I just want to recap the gold medal game, give y'all a little light second half WNBA preview. Also talk about some WNBA players that can come back now that the Olympics is over. The ones that was playing abroad, preparing for this Olympics, they can come back. And that's basically it, or maybe I give my opinion on the 2028 Team USA thing, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's just dive into it, So Team USA. We gotta talk about this game right here, man. Shout outs to Team USA winning that gold medal. You know what I mean? Big game. They won that game. I think it was 68-67 on a buzzer beater from Gabby Williams, right? Now, when I say on a buzzer beater from Gabby Williams, it's not a game-winning shot. Gabby Williams did not play for Team USA. She played for Team France. But we know the situation on how that game was. Team USA, they really started out slow. The first half, it was tied up at 25. Then France go up by 10. Team USA comes back. Then it's just a back and forth game. And then, Asia Wilson had a big game. I think she had 21 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks. Kalea Copper, the MVP of the game for me because of what she did in that fourth quarter. I think she scored about 8 points in that fourth quarter, but she came off that bench, man, and was just going crazy. Then Jackie Young fouls out. Sabrina Ionescu was good. It was a really good game, man. But shout outs to France, man. Gabby Williams, man, tough player. When she hit that shot, I'm like, overtime? Are you serious? What's going on here? And then they replayed it, and then her foot is on the line. I was hurt for her because that whole French team, they played their asses off, and for them to lose like that, it was very, very disheartening, man. I ain't gonna even front, United States all the way. But man, that was an amazing game right there. And also, Gabby Williams, man, how tough is she? You know what's crazy? Now, mind y'all, right? Like I tell KDot all the time, when it comes to women's basketball, I'm an infant. I'm a casual, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I never really got to see Gabby Williams play at UConn. Obviously, I only seen her play a couple of times in the WNBA because she's always playing for her national team. So I hardly really got to see her play. I know that she was athletic. I remember when I did see her play, and it was like a fast break. I forgot who it was, but she used her athleticism to jump up and pin the shot to the glass. I remember that. And I was just like, all right, who's that person? You know what I mean? But everybody always spoke so highly of her. But I'm like, I never really seen her play because of her national team commitments. And she's a very talented player. So when I'm watching her in this game, the way she was getting after it on defense, the way she was getting after it on offense, whether she was scoring or making plays for her team, I was like, damn, she got game. Like she's an upper echelon WNBA player. That was my opinion. And I'm like, all right, I don't understand how she's not playing in the W, full time and everything. Like, how come she's not like regarded as one of the best players in the W? Maybe she is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm an infant into this still, But yeah, Deshelle, what's going on in the comments? Yes, it was definitely a stressful game. I wasn't really that stressed. I was more so like just very excited to see how the outcome was, because this is the first time really, well, not the first time, but on an Olympic standpoint, like one of the real first times Team USA has really been tested. And I was like, they can actually lose this game, because me and Lolo, we was talking about it. Every time we was talking about Team USA, it was like, we don't really want to nitpick on certain stuff because Team USA is going to blow this thing out the water. That's what me and Lolo was saying all the time. So to see Steve France come out and do what they did, man, like, just hats off to them, man. Hopefully they can get better. Now, however, when people are saying the question of is the world catching up, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say this game is just an outlier. Sometimes, things happen, right? Things happen. So, you get a game like this. But for the most part, I don't think that the world has caught up to women's basketball. Not yet. We're just by and far just too good. I just think that France, one thing, they're playing at home, so they got the crowd behind them. Team USA, sometimes I think they have these mental laps where they are just like they're not performing up to the level that we know them to perform as. And then sometimes it happens. It's basketball, man. It's basketball. Sometimes the basketball gods just want to play around and everything. So I still don't think that regarding women's basketball, Team USA is like they're still far ahead. You know what I mean? Like, let's not get it twisted. Now on the men's side, the gap has definitely closed. Okay, real quick, like shout out to the Team USA men's. Shout out to the men for Team USA. Like, listen, that game was crazy against France too. I really enjoyed that game. Obviously, we know what Steph and LeBron was doing, Kevin Durant was doing and stuff, man. But man, that Wembanyama, y'all know I'm a Spurs fan, okay? I'm a Spurs fan. So anytime I get to talk about my Spurs, I'm going to talk about my Spurs. You know what I'm saying? But no, that was a really solid game on the men's side too. And just the fact that, for the first time ever, we got two countries playing for the gold medal, both men and women. That's fire right there. So shout outs to that. But listen, Wembanyama is the future of basketball, y'all. That's all I really wanted to say. Victor Wembanyama is the future of basketball. What he was doing, killer. But back to the women's side, it was very, very, very very impressed with France. I don't really know a lot of their players' names and everything. Obviously, you got Marine, Gabby and stuff. And but it was a really fun game to watch. And I just hope that, these young girls out there, globally are really watching this game and seeing how this game has grown to this level and stuff. And now they outside working on their game, or they in the gym working on their game and stuff like that. Because like these are the moments that help push the game forward too, right? These are the moments right here. And that's what happened in 92 with the men's when they started letting these pro players play. You know what I mean? It started happening like that. So hopefully, like, this is like one of those points where the women's game is going to grow just from this game right here, because you really literally seen Team USA almost lose. Technically Team USA, when that was an overtime forcing shot. So that's just what it is, and I really just hope that it really grows and stuff. But like, damn, that Gabby Williams though, man, very impressed with her game. Very impressed with her game. So let's go to the comments real quick. Darius said that Gabby will be a member of the Liberty. I said it. You know what, yo? They could use her. But if I'm Gabby, I'm going to the Aces, y'all. We're going to Vegas, Gabby. We seen Angel Reese. We seen Angel Reese talking about Gabby Williams to the sky and everything like that. And then Gabby was saying like, yo, they did her dirty. Angel Reese is like, nah, it's a new regime. Come on through or whatever. But I don't think that Gabby is going to the Chicago Sky. You know what I mean? As much as Angel and them need the help, I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've seen a tweet too as well. Since there's no KDot in the comments lounge, I can't really use my hands to go do what I got to do. But there was a tweet that I saw that I think they said that it was Seattle, New York, and there was a third team involved, I guess, with Gabby Williams. But Gabby actually might stay, in France to capitalize on everything that happened, this past week. So we don't know. Oh, in Phoenix, okay, cool. Like whatever team that she's considering, when you look at their roster, they can use her. Phoenix can definitely use her. Seattle can use her. Also, New York can use her. So I mean, she's one of those. She's a really good utility player. You know what I mean? I think that if she does go to New York, that definitely helps. You know what I mean? But quite interesting how this thing has played out. Oh yeah, got to give a shout out to Ezzy Magbagor too. I'm freestyle. I don't really have no notes like that, but shout outs to Ezzy Magbagor. It was Australia versus Belgium. I think she had like a double, 30 points, something like that. I didn't know that she had that offensive swag in her game. So kind of like what I was saying earlier in the season about Dejanay with her offense and being that elite two-way player, this is what I expect from Ezzy from here on out. This is what I expect. Like, she's really good. She's really good. You know what I mean? Much shout outs to her. I'm going to be watching her more often, and I'm gonna be in those press conferences too. And I'm gonna be like, yo, Ezzy, Daniel Artest from the 9450. I see what you can do. How can you carry that on? You know what I mean? Is that the standard that you're holding yourself now? Now that I see that you got this offensive game, I'm holding her to them standards now. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, hold on, she plays like that? She out there looking like NECA. I was like, damn, this girl hooping. And it's not like she was playing and the shots was going in off of pure luck. No, she was hooping. Like, she was like that's her game. So that's the standard that I want to see now, man. It's just crazy like how these players go on these national teams and they be hooping the way they be hooping, But it's not like the WNBA is a bad league or whatever. So the point that, Ezzy can't play on that level in the W, because nah, she can't. And happy birthday to Ezzy too. 25 years old, young, yeah. Oh yeah, she's not even in her prime yet. Yeah, she's going to be one of those players like in the next couple of years, maybe next year. Probably gonna hit that 20 point per game mark and stuff too. Y'all right though. Cameron, what's going on, brother? In the comments, Rose matter too. Yes, you're right. But hey, listen, now that they're gonna have that expansion draft coming up, you know what I'm saying? They're going to protect 6 players and stuff. I want to see some of these players go on this Valkyries team. I want to see them shine, man. I would love to see Ezzy, go have her own, go on a solo mission, have her own team. You know what I mean? Maybe Jackie Young over there too. Because I'm big on Jackie Young having her own team. She too damn good. Like me and KDot was talking about Jackie the other day, right? And KDot made an interesting point. And yes, Cameron, definitely, I agree with you on this. This expansion draft is going to be so good. The Valkyries will not be a bad team. I want to say that right here. The Valkyries will not be a bad team coming into this expansion draft. They will not be a bad team. They will be a fringe playoff team. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You can only protect 6 players, right? You can only protect 6 players. So just think about the level of elite, players, you know what I'm saying? The level of players is going to be crazy. So this draft is not going to be bad, you know. So it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, Jack, I would love to see Jackie Young. And me and KDot was talking about this, you know, like, and we don't really like comparing, men and women when it comes to basketball. We're trying to get out of that. But we have to on this one because there's no player like her. There's no player like this person that we're going to mention. Like Jackie Young, even though she's starting, right? I kind of liken Jackie Young to Manu Ginobili. You know, somebody that does their thing in their minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just playing high level basketball in their minutes. But when you look at the numbers from an analytical standpoint, like the per 36 or whatever, she's putting up these same numbers as like Arike Ogunbowale, but on some elite shooting percentages. You know what I'm saying? So like Jackie Young is that type of player right there, very underrated. And I just feel like Jackie doesn't get the love that she gets because of the players that she's playing with. Now, mind you, she's going to win multiple championships. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Young, just by being on this team alone right here, when it's all said and done, Jackie Young going to the Basketball Hall of Fame. You know, but I would love to see her in that leading role. I want to see how she responds to that. She is tough. I mean, like you see how she was on Team USA, right? And a lot of people, they was talking about her impact, but I'm looking at her post-up game. I'm like, oh, snap. Oh, she got that. She's too strong for anybody at her position. She's just stronger than everybody. So she just back you down. And it's just like, whatever, barbecue chicken out this piece. So like, I definitely want to see Jackie Young more, man. Like I really appreciate her game. I remember like, even I think it was Asia Wilson's first MVP year. No, I'm sorry, second one. And I remember when Jackie me and Kata had our awards and stuff, and Jackie was on the list. Jackie was actually number 2. She was so elite that first half of the season. Then she got that injury and she regressed. But Jackie Young was having an MVP season at one point, you know. So I would definitely like to see Jackie Young like on her own team. But listen, I appreciate her what she does for the Aces too. Now, you know what I mean. Listen, got to win them championships, right? Everybody talking about rings, and that's just what it is, right? All right, so let's move on. Let's have a very light second half preview, right? So I'm looking at the comments and stuff. I want to see like Michelle, Cameron, you know what I mean? Darius, where you at? Like what's y'all thinking about what the second half should be? Like what's your expectations, on how the second half of the season should be? Can the Liberty hold everybody off and still keep that number 1 spot? I'm expecting that they do that. I'm expecting the Aces to obviously jump up. You know what I mean? Now that Chelsea Gray is back and rounding into form a little bit. I know that she struggled in the Olympics and everything, but also got to understand that this process with Chelsea Gray is going to take a couple of months. I want to see her just keep ramping it up and getting ready for the playoffs. It's funny how a lot of fans just think that, all right, she's there now that she's just healthy and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just like it doesn't work like that coming off that type of injury, whatever injury she had, which we know that is actually kind of worse. You know what I mean? So, with Chelsea, it's just like staying healthy, ramping it up, and being ready, for those playoffs and everything. And another interesting take. I'm sorry, I'm stepping back a little bit, but it just hit my mind too. Drew Lloyd really did not play no minutes in a championship game, man. That's crazy, And I want Drew Lloyd in the second half to, get better. I don't know what's going on with Drew Lloyd. She's just not having the season, that she's supposed to be having. And so maybe, because of Skylar Diggins, Maybe neck is there and stuff. The floor was shrunk a little bit. She can't really operate in close space. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's that. But I think Jewel turns it around. That would be my second half. Wish. You know what I'm saying? My second half wish for Jewel Lloyd to turn it around. Let's talk about the rookies, right? Do Angel Reese continue what she's been doing? I want to know what Angel Reese has been doing during this quick break because we seen her outside. She was outside a lot. You know what I mean? She on the stage. She's traveling the world. She's doing this. She's doing that. I want to know, has she been in the gym? Obviously, we seen her at the practice, but like I'm talking about before that. I want to see like, has she been in the gym? Because this break came and went so fast, man. I just hope that half her time she wasn't having fun. You know what I mean? So, and I want to know, like, can Caitlin continue what she was doing too as well? Because going into the break, I had Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year. Lolo has Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year going into the break. And that was my next point, Cameron. Rakia Jackson, she's going to make her mark big. Yes. Cameron, stay out my mind, brother. He says, my wish will be Rakia making her mark on the Sparks team with a bigger role. Yeah, she definitely needs a bigger role. If Rakia had a bigger role, man, she'll be in this Rookie of the Year race easily. Easily in this Rookie of the Year race, man. She's really good. Kurt Miller, like, come on, you got to play her, man. I don't think your team is going to the playoffs. The Rookie of the Year is not about like wins and losses and stuff like that. It's about just who's the best rookie. Rakia Jackson is an elite player. She was very good on efficiency and stuff. So I'm really interested to see how Rakia responds. Deshelle said that Caitlin Clark will get 3 to 5 triple dubs in the second half. Oh, that's a good one right there. That is a good one. That's a good one. Miss Peach said Angel was on vacation for at least a week. Well-deserved break. Came trip. Yeah, of course, we know that she came trip to college. You're talking to people that podcast about women's basketball. Of course, we know that. Well-deserved break. I hope it was just 1 week. That's the thing. I just hope it was 1 week and not 2 weeks. You feel me? That's what I really hope it was just that. Angel is busy, man. I mean, she's doing a lot of stuff, and then now she's going to Unrivaled and stuff. Like that's a whole thing too as well. But like, man, Rakia Jackson, that's a good point right there. Like, and I think that she's going. I got another point about Rakia Jackson I want to make too later on down this as I do this show and stuff. It's going to be a quick show. We're not going to really like stay on here long and everything. But I salute to the people in the comments, man, to the text Winter Comments Lounge for being engaging with me and everything. I really appreciate that. Darius also said that the Sparks have a great young core and Rakia, Ray, yes, we do. LaRue, Cam, once she returns from injury, Hamby needs to continue to be a leader for the team, and she will be most improved player. Yes, Dearica Hamby, most improved. Yes, can she continue on with that? And I think that she will. Continue on with her play. Like, she's been elite. And you know what? She was elite in 3-on-3 too as well. And that's why I felt like if Cameron Brink didn't get hurt, USA 3-on-3 wouldn't have gotten a medal this year. Like that 3-on-3, man. I don't know how y'all feel about international 3-on-3 or with those FIBA rules, but I love it. I love it. I would love 3-on-3 to go more mainstream. I would love 3-on-3 on like a professional level of basketball, like what Unrivaled is about to do, But I don't want it under those regular rules, though. I want to see 3-on-3 underneath those FIBA rules because that's where it's at. You know what I mean? And man, I would love to see like a real, like a professional 3-on-3 league, like not the big three, not stuff like that, but an actual real league, man. That'd be so fire, man. That'd be so fire because like 3-on-3 is fun, And I know, if we talk about Unrivaled real quick, I've seen some tweets of people talking about Angel need to go overseas and play this. don't play 3-on-3. A lot of people don't understand how much 3-on-3 helps your game. How much 3-on-3 helps you offensively, how much 3-on-3 helps you defensively, and actually how much 3-on-3 actually translate to 5-on-5, especially if you got a coach with a motion offense like that, man, because there's a lot of coaches like the triangle offense is basically 3-on-3 on one side of the wing, and then the other two is just doing their own thing and stuff. Like you could literally play 3-on-3 basketball in a 5-on-5 setting, man. It helps you ball movement, everything. Your scoring ability, man. Like I used to play 3-on-3 basketball, and we had to only do 3 dribbles or less. You know what I mean? So that's how we played 3-on-3, growing up and stuff. And it really helps your game, man. And a lot of people should be more into it, man. But yes, Cameron, that's a good point. That's a good point, bro. You're not saying that she needs to go overseas over Unrivaled, but I do think Angel going overseas once will be a plus for her. Hey, listen, I agree. I agree with that too. One time and everything. But listen, with the way this money's about to go up, nobody going nowhere anymore. It's about to be over. And that's the point right there. That's the point. Once this money kick in, I think the WNBA gonna make a little bit different rules now and stuff, because I'm kind of tired of the WNBA playing the redheaded stepchild to FIBA. You know what I mean? As much as I love FIBA, I love the physicality of the league. I love it. But, once that money come in, man, it like, and that's why I understand about the priority rule too. I totally understand that, Yeah, so I really think that, because think about it. I'm kind of against overseas only because why they got to play for like 9, 10, 11 months straight, no rest. You know what I'm saying? Then they got to come back to play high-level WNBA basketball. It's crazy. That's crazy. I think that if anything, if Angel Reese can just go play 3-on-3 ball, right? I think that is going to be physical, and she works on her skills. And so Angel, see now the thing with Angel is this. Angel's a physical player. She's tough. She ain't no punk. We see it. She's averaging a double-double, right? She's averaging a double-double. So those questions about Angel Reese shouldn't even be brought up. All right, from a skill set standpoint, I can see that. She can definitely develop a face-up game, which she slowly has been getting better at that. Okay, obviously she could also develop that jumper. That's going to take a couple of years to get that jumper to where Asia's at. Remember, Asia didn't even have this jump shot that she got now. It took a year to build up to this. So this stuff is not going to happen overnight. It's really not going to happen overnight. She definitely needs to improve her whole offensive game. And I think that in due time it will come. This depends on how hard she works. And you know what's funny? Somebody was posting Angel Reese playing basketball in high school. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Oh, so she has some type of ability to put the ball on the floor. But then I'm like at LSU, she was doing that too a little bit, getting the rebound and just running up. And she makes like really good plays. She really does. She don't over dribble. She don't make the wrong read, the wrong pass and stuff. Like she's a really smart player. But I think that she definitely got to develop her game and stuff from the offensive standpoint. But also I want to ask y'all this though, because I think that a lot of people look at basketball from a male standpoint, from a male standpoint, which is like they're looking at women's basketball as the game how they play in the NBA now. But in the NBA, everybody got to have this type of jump shot now. And women's basketball, that's not the case because the post rules the land. The inmates run the asylum, as if you want to put it like that too, in regards to post play in the W. So that hasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? So Angel, I think that she don't have to go all the way out to the 3, but yeah, she can definitely develop 10, 12, 15, 18 footer. You know what I'm saying? I can see her doing that, but I don't think that she, small, fast small ball lineups and stuff like that, whatever's going on in the NBA, that's not in women's basketball yet because the post is still a post dominant league. You feel me? So I just think that sometimes people need to understand, like, all right, cool, yeah, we see what she's doing on offense and stuff like that. She could definitely, work on that, But it's just also with Angel just being more patient. You know what I'm saying? Like just being more patient, finishing at the rim. We wouldn't even be having these conversations if she's shooting in the paint 60%. We wouldn't have this conversation. You know, I just think that as the game slows down for her, then we will see how it really looks. And I think that, like, listen, Angel surprised a lot of us. You know what I mean? If anybody here thinking that she was coming in here doing this, y'all bugging, y'all lying. Okay. We didn't see no 13 and 12. Okay. Y'all listen to our show. You know, if y'all listen to our show when we was going live talking about Angel, y'all know we was super critical of Angel. Super critical. You know? But yes, and you, man, Miss Peach, like, you're in my mind too. Stay out my head, all right? Because that was the next. I was literally about to say that Angel just needs to develop a power forwards game. You know, just a power forwards game. And Cameron, another one. You know, patience, making sure that she's actually going up for score and hoping for the foul. Yes, that's the thing. That's the big issue right there. Stop trying to draw fouls. They're going to foul you anyway. Just get up, go, and just go back up with it. That'd be the main thing right there. You know? Yes, and listen, Miss Peach, we was on her back because we seen the talent. Listen, like, what she does, it translates. The rebounding translate, the activity that she played with, it translates. She is not a lazy player at all. You know what I mean? But the only reason why we was on her back like that was because of this. When she went up against elite level bigs, she was a non-issue. Like, when she went up against Aaliyah Boston completely took her out the game until Aaliyah Boston sat down when the game was out of reach. That's the only game I needed to see, because we seen LSU's schedule. You know, she wasn't. I mean, she was put. I remember she out rebounded the team. She had more rebounds than the team had points one game when she was at LSU. You know, so with Angel, I wanted to see her go up against the best of the best, and the best of the best, the best of the best that year was Aaliyah Boston. And I was just like, no, she's gonna struggle, man. She's gonna struggle. It was just Aaliyah. That's it. It was just Aaliyah. You're right. It was just Aaliyah. That was the game that was for me. That was a game for me when she went up against Aaliyah Boston. That's all I wanted to see. That's the measuring stick. You know what I mean? That's the measuring stick. When you go up against Aaliyah Boston, and let's see that success that you're gonna have. And then I think Angel only had 4 points until she went out, and then that they put Victoria Saxton in, and then she just went to work on Victoria Saxton. I'm sorry. She destroyed Victoria Saxton in like 4 minutes. And so that's what it is. But now, like, in the pro game for Angel, I'm very surprised how it has translated and everything. So, you know, I want to see more, and I know that she got more. Think about it, it's only her first year. I mean, she's 22. She got a lot more room to grow. Can she average a double-double for her career? Can she average a double-double for the first 5-6 years of her career? Can she average a double-double for her career up until she's about 30? You know what I'm saying? Can she do that? Can she be the all-time leading rebounder in WNBA history? You know, like, that's not going to go away. Her activity is definitely not going to go away. But yes, also Deshelle, yes. She's going to work on not shooting from her hip. Yeah, please don't shoot from the hip. Like, let's get the ball right here. That's how I was taught, right here. Like, when I'm running up on the court, if y'all ever see me play basketball, y'all will never see me play basketball with my hands down. I'm always like this. And I'm not even looking for the ball. I'm just like, you know, just in case I can catch it and be right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't catch it and come down and then shoot. I'm right here. Give me the ball, back. You know what I mean? So there's just little things that she got to work on. Even Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark got a lot to work on. I'm not worried about the turnovers. I'm going to tell you right now. All right? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am not worried about Caitlin Clark's turnovers. You know what's funny? When Caitlin Clark averages 6 or more turnovers, her team actually has a better win percentage than when she has less than 6 turnovers. Turnovers, I'm not worried about turnovers when it comes to Caitlin Clark because she's a point guard. She's a high usage point guard. So it is what it is. Now, mind you, yes, I would like to see it come down from the 5s to at least, you know, high 3, maybe 3.8, 3.9, or low 4s, 4.2. I would like to see that. I don't want to see no 5.5, 6 turnovers a game. Like, that's crazy. I would like to see that. I would like to see those turnovers do come down, but like, I mean, it is what it is in this game and stuff. Especially her, point guard is the toughest position to play. So I totally understand. But at least her assist to turnover ratio is still positive, though. You know what I mean? At least it's still positive for her. But there's a lot of things that I really want to see in this second half of the season. Yes, Aaliyah Edwards too. Yes, definitely I want to see her. I'm really excited about this second half. It's back, and I wish that KDot and Lauren was here so we could really dive deep into it. But it is what it is. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I got. I want to talk about with y'all real quick. Okay. So what y'all thinking about this right here? With these three NBA, these WNBA players, post Olympics. I'm talking about Gabby Williams, Marie Johannes, Emma Meesman. Like, I guess none of these players are core. Can these three players sign with any team? Is Marie Johannes, is she locked into the Liberty? What's going on with that? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Like, what's the? I think these are the only three players that's eligible to go back to the W. Emma, Gabby, Marine. Like, what's their situation? What's their situation? I want to know that situation real quick before we move on and stuff. Listen, I just want the Liberty to sign Marine Johannes. If they can get her back on the roster, I'm cool with that. And technically, I kind of want to see Marine not get cored, not get protected, and then start as the starting point guard for the Valkyries. That's what I want to see, Marine Johannes right there. That's what I want to see. Marine Johannes need to be a starting point guard in this league. Like, she is special. When she on her game, Marine Johannes is special. I was watching some highlights of her yesterday, right? When they lost to the Aces, but she hit those 4 3-pointers in a row, had LeBron on the bench going crazy. She did the one-legged floater from 3. Yo, Marine is just different. Remember the pass that she did and stuff? Like, I love her game, man. She is, Cameron. You know what I'm saying, Cameron? Listen, I hear you though too. I do hear you. Marine Johannes she's dope, man. I want to see Marine selfishly on the Liberty just for them fadeaways. Right. Yo, she's a bucket when she on, yo. I think, listen, I don't know about y'all. Y'all might think I'm crazy. I think Marine Johannes is like, she could be one of the best point guards in the league, man. She get those minutes. She get those minutes, man. I think that she could definitely give you a solid 13 points, 7, 8 assists a game and everything. You know what I mean? Like, with her, you just got to let her run with free reign. You just got to let her go. Like, that's a player that you just can't shackle up, man. Like, I want to know, and I also want to know how good is she on defense full time, though. I do want to see that, too. But, man, I enjoy watching her play, man. I enjoy watching her play. But, look, with that team that she got, you got Sloop, and then you got Sabrina. It's going to be hard to put her on the floor and stuff like that. But when she's on, she on. When she on, she on, man. Like, Marine is different, yo. She different. She different, man. She's a special player, man. She's a really good talent, man. Valkyrie starter. Go ahead. Go over there with that one. And so, but another one, listen, Emma Meesman, man. Another player, man, she's nice. Emma is nice. Emma is like, I'm not gonna even, she's like a Elaine Deladon light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Coke Zero, you got Diet Coke, then you got Coca-Cola. If Elaine Deladon is Coca-Cola, Emma Meesman is Coke Zero. That might be her new nickname right there, Coke Zero. You know what I'm saying? She's skilled as hell. she's skilled as hell. Good point, Miss Peach. Some teams need to get some of them. Yo, man. Listen, them Chinese people be shooting that thing, man. them Chinese players, I don't know their names. Hey, them girls, them women be shooting. Them women be shooting that thing and stuff. And shout out to Yuru too, Lee Yuru. Yeah, she had a great Olympics too as well. She had a great Olympics, and I want to see how she's going to do when she comes back. But yeah, Emma Meesman, I think her new. I'm just call her Coke Zero. because she has the same skill set. Now, not saying that she's the same level, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She got the same skill set. Shamika Holsclaw, Lauren Jackson, Candace Parker, Maya Moore, all those players that play like that. Emma Meesman has that, but on a Coke Zero level. If y'all get where I'm coming from. Not saying that she's Coca-Cola, she Coke Zero. That's her new name, all right? That's her new name to me. She's nice. She's nice. A is Shamiqua with an E, not an A. And she just had a birthday too. So happy belated birthday to Shamiqua. I know I text you happy birthday and stuff, but still, since your name is brought up, happy birthday, happy belated birthday and everything. The legend. Queens, New York. Christ the King High School and stuff, man. But yeah, Shamika was nice. Listen. Shamika used to come to Queensbridge because she grew up in Astoria Projects, which is like 2 neighborhoods down. She used to come to Queensbridge and she was gonna bust my brother's ass, y'all. Let me tell y'all, she used to bust Ron's ass. She used to bust Ron's ass. And Ron, tell y'all, like that was the one like they looked up to. It was 2 people during that time when Ron was coming up. There was 2 people that they looked up that him and his friends looked up to when it came to basketball. One was Shamika Holsclaw, and another one was Mike Chatfield. Rest in peace to Mike Chatfield. He passed away a couple of years ago. But but Shamika, she was different. She was different. Y'all know, like, oh man, this person, this, play like a guy, play like a boy, or something like that. Nah, the Shamika. I remember, I think my dad said one time, man, like, she a grown man against boys, yo. That was crazy. Shamika was just different. I would never forget just watching her play like that. And then, like, she goes to Christ the King High School, and then she wins 4 state championships in a row, and then goes straight to Tennessee and then win 3. Like, Shamika was different, and I just wish that, like, her pro career would have panned out like how it should have. But, obviously she was dealing with other stuff and things like that personally and everything, man. But listen, man, and I hate that she gets overshadowed. But Shamika was one of those players that really, like, when you think about it, Shamika was like, she birthed that Candace Parker type game, that Maya Moore game, that Elena Deladon game. You know what I'm saying? She kind of birthed that in the 90s where you had a power forward that can get the rebound and run up. You know what I'm saying? And make plays like that, And also, I used to just love when she used to just kick UConn's ass too, like that. Like, I love that. But man, like, Shamika was just legendary. So that's like Emma Meesman is Coke Zero. So when y'all hear her name, remember Coke Zero. Coke Zero, that's Emma Meesman's name, man. But because I'm watching Emma play, and I'm just like, man, she's really, really talented. And I ain't miss your comment, Deshelle. Yes, Vegas need to be on the phone with Emma's agent. All right. If y'all don't want Gabby Williams, get Emma. That'd be a nice pickup too. That'd be a nice pickup. She's just so freaking skillful, man. I just love the skill set that these players be having. Man, it's just so skillful. Women's basketball has been like, it was a joy to watch the Olympics, man. It really was. Except for 3-on-3, because Ryan Howard was making me mad when she was guarding that 39-year-old. I don't know that 39-year-old from Spain. I don't know her name. Oh, I know that she was cooking Ryan, man. I'm talking about she was making Royce con pollo on Ryan Howard, man. You know what I mean? A pollo loco, you know what I mean? Little enchiladas with some lentils and stuff for those that's the vegan, you know what I'm saying? Lentils is a meat substitute. You know what I mean? She was just making all kinds of Spanish dishes with Ryan Howard on defense. Going back door, threes in her face, driving by her. I'm just like, yo, Ryan, what's going on with you, yo? What's up? Ryan had me hot in the crib. I ain't going front. I was just like, yo, what's going on? Like, you don't want to play 3-on-3, yo? You're not going to get to the 5-on-5. You don't do good in the 3-on-3. What's going on with you, yo? We was everybody at the 9450 was like, yo, what's up, yo? What's going on? But yes, Cameron, you're right. Back to the live action. Emma is definitely a necessary pickup for the Aces. If we are just being honest, yes, you're damn right about that. All right. Real quick. And I don't know all of the details that's going on and stuff like that. But yes, we saw that De'Arca Hamby is suing the Las Vegas Aces for the allegations of discrimination, mistreatment, and everything like that. I mean, we talked about it before and everything, but I guess that the punishment wasn't really up to standard or whatever, I guess. So, now this thing is going federal and stuff, man. It's a really it's a really touchy subject, right? You know what I mean? It's a really touchy subject and stuff. I mean, we could talk about it because we media and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about it, but I know I seen tweets. It's like, yo, why Asia so quiet? Why everybody so quiet? It's an ongoing investigation. Like, some people just be so annoying. Like, it's an ongoing investigation about this thing. This thing is serious, you know? And if all this stuff is true when it comes out, man, heads need to roll. People need to get fired. I don't care who it is, you know? But like when I'm seeing these tweets and stuff about like why nobody's saying that and they bringing up players' names and stuff, I'm just like, come on. In an ongoing investigation, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to talk, the people that will talk will talk. You know what I'm saying? So, talking about De'Arca is just an unfortunate situation. It's just an unfortunate situation, and it's sad, man. It's really sad. It's really sad whatever that was said. I didn't read the whole thing. I read some of it and stuff. It's just sad, and I don't like it. I know that y'all don't like it and everything. But like I don't really have enough knowledge on it that on that level. So I don't really want to go in and say something that I don't want to be wrong and stuff. I just know from whatever I read, it's kind of sad. So like, come on, this is a women's basketball league, and I get it. Winning is winning and stuff, and everybody got a job to do. But y'all gotta, what's up with the empathy? Like, somebody's pregnant. Come on. This is crazy. Come on. In a women's basketball league. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if obviously she was pregnant, it's still nobody's business. You don't really have to go to the employer and be like, yo, hey, this is whatever and stuff, But it's sad. And yes, Cameron, man, that CBA, yes, it does have to have some very clear language and stuff. It really has to be. The dialogue got to be very transparent when it comes to that, And that shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. A lot of things shouldn't have happened, you know what I mean? Especially with the collective bargaining agreement before this one came in, where there wasn't an adequate stuff for women that was pregnant or going through their monthly cycles, no daycare, nothing like that. Like, come on, really? That should be the basic necessities, But everything is on the up and up too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that I would like to see that. Like when they do the CBA stuff, I want to read that part, like the quality of life part of that CBA and things like that. I'll let KDot and Lolo and everybody else focus on the money part of it, but I want to know that quality of life part of it and stuff. Like that's what I want to know. Are we requiring the daycare situation, right? Obviously some players, obviously WNBA has sponsored housing and stuff. Like if a family member wants to help this WNBA player, can they provide? But that WNBA player also lives on her own outside of the sponsored housing. Can they provide housing for that player's family or that helper? You know what I'm saying? While they on the road and stuff, you feel me? So it's going to be quite interesting going forward on that end and stuff. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna be honest, man, right? I said it before, I'll say it again. You know what I mean? Like De'Arca Hamby, I support her. I'm standing with her. You know what I mean? I'm one of I have 6 sisters. I got a bunch of nieces. I got a bunch of great nieces. So nah, I stand with De'Arca, man, and I just hope that she gets the outcome she gets. But I definitely heads need to roll on this. If stuff come out Heads need to roll. I don't care who you are. You gotta go. Simple as that. You know what I mean? You put winning over quality of life. You know what I'm saying? And you broke some rules. And I don't think that, people can get away with that. But that's just my opinion on that. You feel me? So I guess we can move on from this. And then I guess we can talk about this last segment. Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay. Hey, real quick. 2028 Olympic rosters. Let's talk about it. Los Angeles, 2028. Let's talk about the rosters. Who do y'all want on this team? Who do y'all want? I need y'all 12, okay? So I'm going to wait. I'm going to let y'all, write down y'all stuff. And I want to know your 12 or whatever other players that you want. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know Asia's a mainstay. Obviously, we know that. But I want to know who do y'all got as far as this 12? Me, like I said, I want Asia on that team. I want Stewie on that team. I definitely want Nafisia back on that team. Kalia, I feel like she's a lock. Sabrina, I think, is a lock. Jackie Young is a lock. Arike is a maybe. Caitlin Clark is going to be a lock because, come on now. Is Juju Watkins a lock to make this team? Is Juju Watkins? Paige Becker's a lock. I think Aaliyah Boston might be a lock on this one. You know what I mean? The Bigs is going. I think that might be BG's last one. I think Aaliyah Boston might be a lock. You feel me? But I do have a dark horse. My dark horse to make Team USA in 2028 is Rickea Jackson, y'all. Yes, Rickea Jackson is my dark horse. Okay? She's perfect for Team USA basketball. I got my notes right here. What did I write about her? What I like about her game and stuff? Yeah, versatile, athletic. She's long. She can move laterally. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would be perfect for a wing for the Olympics and stuff. Sometimes you don't have to have all of the best players. I want to see best fit. If the Team USA can roll out their best starting five, I'll just say this. How about this? Team USA can roll out their best 8 or 9, and then the other 3, two-way players. Damn, Miss Peach right there. I like Rickea Jackson for 2028. I do. I like Rickea Jackson for 2028, man. She can do it on both ends. I like if Dejanay Carrington actually might be on there too as well. I feel like if Dejanay Carrington can, out of these next 4 years, if Dejanay Carrington can make All-Star 2 years, 2 out of the 4 years, I think that she'll get there. I think like Dejanay Carrington is a very interesting part of this. See, now people will be talking about Arike, right? But I'm like, you don't need Arike when you got Kalia Copper. You know what I'm saying? I like Arike too, man. I think Arike needs to just play for her country, play for Nigeria and stuff. And shout out to Nigeria. Her name was number 23. I think her name was like Kalu or something from Nigeria. She was cooking. You know what I mean? But like maybe Arike need to go to Nigeria and play. I don't think that she's going to be. I don't think that she's the right fit for Team USA basketball because one, she's not going to start. She's going to have to come off the bench, and then her minutes is not going to be what she think it is. And I don't think that's going to be a fit for the team. So even though Arike is an elite, no, I'm not going to say elite. Let me stop. Even though Arike is a buck, I'm not going to say a bucket either. Because my connotations or my rules on being a bucket is different. I need that shooting percentage to be up. Now Arike is a bucket though. You know what I'm saying? A streaky shooter, yeah, a streaky shooter. Would you want Arike in that position like Team USA was in France? And you giving her the ball, she's chucking up, and she missing 5-6 shots in a row. France might go down and score. you know what I mean, on 3 or 4 of those possessions and stuff, and then the game's over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel where I'm coming from? You know, you know. So, but I still want to know what's your thoughts on this Olympics roster in 2028. You know what's funny? Me and KDot was talking about this too. We don't think Angel Reese on the 2028 team is as easy as y'all think that it is. We don't see it. We think that Caitlin has an easier chance to get on than Angel does. We do think Angel could make it, but we don't think that it is as cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? Because look at the forwards that's going to be there already. Asia, Stewie, Nafisha, Aaliyah Boston. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe if BG does decide to come back, that's another spot. BG's going to be guaranteed, you know? So, you know, it's looking kind of, you're going to have to see what Angel does over these next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Angel. Oh, that's tough right there. I feel bad that I had to say that. But listen, this is the 9450, man. We are unbiased. We don't care about who your favorites are. We want to know what can they do. You feel me? We don't run from it. But yeah, Aaliyah Boston, man. Yeah, Aaliyah Boston. That's crazy, Cameron. Aaliyah Boston being the last forward. That's crazy when you really think about it. As great as Aaliyah is, too. As great as she is. Woo! Also, if Kiki Iriafen come into the league hot, it's going to be interesting, too. That's going to be interesting, man. You know? But come on, y'all. Let's talk about the wings now. Like Juju. Is Juju a super lock? Is Juju a lock? Talk to me about that real quick. What year? All right, 2028 is the Olympics. What year does Juju come in to the WNBA? What year does she come in? And then does that give her enough room? Does that give her enough room to get to 2028 and be on the Olympics in 2 years? So Juju comes in there. So she got 1 year. So, okay. Juju still might be a lock, though. You know what? Sometimes you got to play the politics of the game. Juju still might be a lock. That's LA. That's home. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the 9450, we're going to be there. I'm manifesting it, y'all. I'm manifesting that the 9450 will be covering the Olympics as official media. We're not just going to be out there just to be out there. We're going to be there as credentialed media, the 9450, yo, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's my manifestation right there. You know? Juju on the bench. Listen, man. Come on. Paige Beckers, too. Paige a lock? Paige Beckers a lock for 2028? Is Team USA committee, is the committee thinking about going younger? Having a couple of vets, but then having these young players coming in and stuff, yo. What about Hannah Hidalgo? What about Hannah Hidalgo? You know what I'm saying? What about Hannah Hidalgo? Miss Peach, that's a great question to ask me. You know, Hannah Hidalgo's a no. Ooh, that's tough. Hannah Hidalgo is a no. Do you think all your picks can handle international defense? International defense? You mean the physical play? I think they can handle the international defense. It's just the physical play part and stuff. Well, Caitlin will be 4 years in, so I would think that she would be able to handle it. I would think Caitlin would be. She's 4 years in. And think about it. Nobody played defense against an opponent than everybody played on Caitlin so far. Caitlin's ready. Physical play, Caitlin's ready. She got what you call it, on-site testing or whatever you want to call it. Caitlin's ready right now. Caitlin's playing FIBA basketball and absorbing the physical contact and stuff. You know, come on. Caitlin's ready for that. So yeah. Sabrina, yeah, Sabrina's already there, so that's cool. Everybody that's already there can handle it. They know the vibes when it comes to playing physical basketball on the FIBA level, you know. And I think that also if a lot of these players played USA, you know, and then under 19, under 18 and stuff too, they understand it too because it's physical on that level too as well. So they should know, they should have some type of idea, you know. And also, but yo, that's man, this 2028 team is going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting for 2028. You know, you know what? I hope Angel gets in. I really hope she does. I really hope she does get in. You know what I'm saying? That's not my prediction that she get in. I just hope she gets in. But yeah, you might be right. What if Hannah comes in hot? You know what I'm saying? What if Hannah comes in hot as the defender? Cam Brink on there? See, I don't know about that one either, yo. Cam Brink. See, look, we just brought Cam Brink up. I wasn't even thinking about her and stuff. Obviously, listen. We know WNBA community or women's basketball community, they love their phase, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna just throw out any names and stuff, you know? You know what I'm saying? Listen, they're gonna think Azurá Stevens is going to be on 2028 Olympic team and stuff. You know? We should have an obscure Olympic team, a bunch of obscure names, WNBA players, and create our own Olympic team with just obscure names and stuff, you know? And who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen, man. But I do wish. All right, and who? All right, Cameron said on 3-on-3 she will. On 3-on-3, you know what? I kind of wish that FIBA will lighten the rules on this 3-on-3 thing. You know what I mean? To even be a part of it, you got to play all these games and stuff. I don't know, man. I think FIBA does that on purpose because they know that if we field an actual 3-on-3 team, that we're gonna dominate that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Like we will dominate 3-on-3 if we field a real team. You know what I'm saying? But I do think too also that WNBA players and even NBA players, if you want to be an Olympic team and you can't get on a 5-on-5, but you have a chance to get on a 3-on-3, go for it. Play in the games, play in the qualifying games and stuff. Get your qualifying points and then go to the Olympics and play and be an Olympian. You know? Now think about it. There's 15 opportunities, there's 15 spots to be to get an Olympic medal. 12 on the national team, and then 3 or maybe 4. 4, because it's 4 players on 3-on-3. So there's 16 spots in basketball now. Go for one of them. I would. If I can't, if I'm a fringe Olympic national team, whatever, 5-on-5, and I could get on a 3-on-3, I'm getting on a 3-on-3, get my medal. It's the same type of medal. It's the same type of prestige. It's on the same level, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're playing 3-on-3 or 5-on-5, the Olympics is the Olympics. I think they should, man. We should be dominating 3-on-3. We really should. You know, on the men's side, we should be done. We should have not had that team out there except for Jimmer Fredette because he's a shooter. You know, Jimmer, I'm keeping Jimmer. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But come on, man. Come on. And then that could be like the mini team USA Olympic D League team for 3-on-3 or G League team and stuff like that. Develop, like having them in the pipeline too as well. Like, all right, yo, listen, can you commit to doing this 3-on-3 though? And then you'll have an opportunity to join us on the 5-on-5. Hey, you never know. You might do so good in the qualifying rounds in the 3-on-3 that you might get bumped to the 5-on-5 early. You know what I'm saying? It should be more, you know, continuity on the 3-on-3 side and stuff. It should be more commitment, man. But yes, Miss Peach, I agree with you. I think more players will try the 3-on-3. You know, like you have a chance of being an Olympian. You really could do it. You really can and stuff, you know. But, you know, I think that they would have won gold this year if they – why Alicia Gray – I mean, not Alicia Gray. Yeah, gold medal Leash. Why gold medal Leash was not on that 3-on-3 team again? She didn't want to go. They didn't choose her. She didn't play in enough tournaments. Like, what's going on with that? She should have been on there. That's her thing right there. You know? That's her thing. So like going forward, man, like 3-on-3 is where it's at, man. If you could be an Olympian, be an Olympian, man. Like that's big. Going back to your neighborhood and stuff, and you got your medal on, or just even going to the Olympics and stuff. Like my boy, my boy LeBron and stuff. Y'all gonna be seeing LeBron a little bit, whatever. I always talk about him and stuff. That's my brother right there. But his ex-girl played in Tokyo for Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she go back home and stuff, and she's like the queen of Staten Island. Like that's a big accomplishment, man. And just seeing her go live in 2021 in Tokyo, on live as an Olympian, somebody that I was, breaking bread with on a basketball court and stuff. She come to play in my charity game. You know what I mean? We worked out together and stuff, like, it's crazy. 10 years ago, even though me and my girl just broke up, 10 years ago, LeBron and his girl at the time, they was there when I met my girlfriend on the basketball court. They was there. They was there with me. So to share that moment with them, meeting this woman right here, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, like, years later, you know what I mean? She's on the Olympic team. That's crazy, man. That's an accomplishment in its own. Like, I think that we tie so much into winning and stuff. Like, it was dope seeing like how, teams were celebrating bronze. You know what I'm saying? But USA, it's gold of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think being an Olympian is an amazing accomplishment. And yes, Darius, I do think that Alicia Gray would have won them gold. Yes, that's her style of play. I don't even think Alicia should even try to go on 5-on-5. She could be a multi, gold winning Olympian player because nobody can see her. No, she's the best player in the world in 3-on-3. She's freaking good. And yes, she can definitely play on the 5-on-5 national team. I think that Alicia is one of the most underrated players in the W, man. With the stuff that she brings, you need players like that. If you can get like a switchable big, a player like gold medal Leash, a nice little shooter, somebody that can defend, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I think DJ Carrington would be a great 3-on-3 addition. I really think DJ Carrington would be great 3-on-3. She can't get on the national team. She should get on 3-on-3. She would be great. Man, crazy. You know what else is crazy? I've been talking to this damn screen for an hour and 7 minutes. Who does that, yo? Where's my host at? Lauren on a boat somewhere in the middle of the ocean and stuff, partying it up, going crazy and stuff. KDot, he being a husband at the crib and stuff. And here I am talking to a damn screen for an hour. I love doing this stuff. Y'all understand, how much I love talking basketball, how much I love podcasts, and I could do this forever and stuff, man. Yeah, but before we get out of here, we got some shows coming down the pike. We also got after the season, we got some guests coming on, but it's going to be after the season because one of them is playing right now, the other one is not. But we want them both on the show, so it's going to be after the season and everything. So look out for that. Shout out. I want to give a shout out to my brother real quick, right? Only because he's been really, active in me podcasting now, really helping us, getting these guests and stuff. So he was like the reason how we got Angel McCautry on the show and stuff like that. Obviously, if y'all on the Patreon, y'all know that we still got those other players, those former players on the pipeline too. That should be coming soon and things like that. But yeah, like I'm just really, happy that Ron's supporting the network and stuff. Even with us using his, like, we'll go live on his Twitter and stuff like that. I only did it on YouTube because today we just really live on YouTube because we are late on paying the StreamYard, so that's why we're only on YouTube today. You know what I'm saying? But and I suppose I just like talking to y'all, so because YouTube family, y'all family to me and stuff. So that's just what it is. I'd rather just sit here and talk to y'all. Normally we will have what 1,500 in here. We got 5 in here today, baby. And listen, I'm just as happy as we was talking to 5,000, 50 million, whatever, 500 million, no matter. I'm still excited. It's up to just be in this space with y'all and hearing y'all talk to a damn wall the whole time and stuff. And that's pretty dope. But yeah, man, we got some really dope shows coming down the pipe and stuff. I can't wait for Lauren and them to come back. We'll probably run this show back, I think, just to get Lauren's thoughts and opinions on the national the world championship game and stuff. You know what I mean? But other than that, the Olympics, like as I close this out, the Olympics was fun to watch, man. I was really watching a lot of sports that I don't watch. And I wish KDot was here because we had a dope segment about handball, which WNBA players we was going to take to the Olympics for handball. Like what players we're going to take for handball in the Olympics and stuff. So since KDot not here, we're going to have to get that out the way because the Olympics is going to be far. It's going to be down the road or whatever. So like, listen, all right, Deshelle, breakdancing. Y'all going to leave my girl Ray Gunn alone, all right? Ray Gunn is a legend, yo. Y'all going to leave Ray Gunn alone. Yo. Ray Gunn is dope. Ray Gunn is a legend, yo. To go out there and just, not humiliate or embarrass yourself, whatever, but to just be out there like that and just still be talking mad confident is crazy, yo. And then they doing it. Hey, did y'all see the memes they was doing and stuff with the person on YouTube that was like, yeah, this is hip hop. You do it like this. You know, I'm like, oh, they're crazy, yo. They're crazy, yo. Breakdancing is crazy. Hey, but the guys was killing it though. That if y'all seen the breakdance the next day with the dudes, oh, they was doing it. They was getting it in. The dudes was getting it in. You know, but breakdancing is not coming back. They was also saying that boxing is not on the program for 2028. Boxing, Olympic boxing, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, not the boxing and stuff like that. Okay, so Deshelle said take Alyssa Thomas for rugby. I like that one. Alyssa Thomas will definitely be an elite rugby player and stuff. But hey, listen, that European handball though. European handball was crazy. When I was playing basketball in Europe and I seen that sport, I tried it. I said, oh, this might be fun. This might be fun. Yeah, I think they got baseball in OKC, which is wild, right? Just imagine, right? You're the Olympic team. You got to play. You're not in LA. Everything is Olympics LA. And your ass is in OKC for the Olympics. That's crazy. You ain't having no fun. There's no fun for you, yo. Don't play baseball, y'all. Y'all going to be in OKC. They could have figured that out. You know what I'm saying? They could have figured that out right there. There's a baseball field in LA. I think they got 2. They got Anaheim. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You in Oklahoma City wilding, playing baseball and stuff. And it is LA 2028. Snoop Dogg ain't going to OKC. He going to be at all them other events, but he ain't going to be at OKC. I tell you that much. You know? Now, OKC's car, I've been there before and stuff. I tell you this, I ain't going back again because let me tell you, them damn tornadoes, man, that's tornado country. And listen, I love crazy weather. I live for it. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. Listen, tornadoes is different out there in tornado country. It's different. The sky is different. The energy is different. All right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to be out there for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You don't want to be out there for that. And I love tornado shows. That's all I'll be watching. I'll be watching tornado shows. Listen, Twister, the first Twister is my favorite movie of all time. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm heavy on tornadoes, yo, and stuff. And you know what's funny? You know what, Cameron? I'm gonna nerd out for you real quick. I'm gonna get on my tornado nerd real quick. There's a spot in Oklahoma City too. There's like this water tower there, and then near the water tower, there's like a I think it's like a mechanic shop or a building or something like that. Yo, in the last 30 years, they had 20 tornado touchdowns in this one spot going to Oklahoma City, in this one spot. So you know that just has something to do with the sky and stuff and how that jet stream be moving. And when the hot air meets the cold air at a particular point or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my weatherman. I'm like Jim Cantori. You know what I'm saying? See, Cameron know what I'm talking about. I'm a nerd out for y'all. Listen, when it comes to bad weather and when it comes to trains, because I believe that the United States need to have a high-speed rail, I'm a nerd out for y'all all day. Y'all don't understand. Listen, I'm a nerd when it comes to that stuff. You know what I mean? I love talking basketball. I love doing that stuff. You know what I mean? But nah, yo, listen, I'm a nerd when it comes to tornadoes and stuff. Like, I know that the deadliest day was on May 31st. You know what I'm saying? In El Reno, which was in Oklahoma, they had a tornado that was 2.6 miles wide at the bottom, not at the top. 2.6 miles wide at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny that he said, get this man in a Storm Chaser episode. So, hey, I got a story for you now. So the thing was this. So Reed Timmer, he got the show called Storm Chasers, or they had a show called Storm Chasers. So Reed Timmer, that's my guy. That's my guy right there. So, and we met on Twitter. This was during the first season of Storm Chasers. This is like the first season of Storm Chasers in the late 2000s, right? And so I hit him up, and I was like, yo, me and Ron want to go on a tornado chase with you. We want to be on a show. We want to go on a tornado chase with you. Ron backed out, yo. I was like, yo, come on, son. If Ron wanted to go, we was really literally going to go, and this dude backs out. He backs out. I'm not scared to go tornado chase because I know they'll keep you in a safe space, but I also know Reed be bugging too. So Reed B, he got this car. For those that don't know, for those watching now, for those that's watching later, Cameron knows because he's been out there already. Reed Timmer got this truck called the Dominator, right? So the Dominator goes in the tornadoes and stuff like that. So it can handle up into an F3 tornado. So if he knows there's an F3 tornado, he going go right into the tornado. I wanted to be in the Dominator, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be in the action. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to witness that one time and witness like a near-death situation and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I could grow up in Queensbridge, I can handle the Dominator and be in a tornado and stuff like that. Like, because they literally go into the tornado to get data. That's how you know. See, look, I'm a nerd out for y'all, real. Yo, you should have never did this. You should have never said OKC. So I'm a nerd out on this. So back in the days before Storm Chasers, right? Tornado warnings was like 3 to 5 minutes. Like 3 to 5 minutes was like a tornado warnings and stuff like that. And thanks to that TV show Storm Chasers, though, and Reed, like, since they was going into all those tornadoes like that, they're the reasons why tornado warnings is now like 20, 30 minutes now. You know what I'm saying? So it gives enough time for people to go in their basement, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of lives are saved and stuff like that. And also they get more data for tornadoes. So when you see those tornadoes hit them schools and rip them schools apart, now in Oklahoma City, or in the Oklahoma area and stuff, I think they had a whole district where they rebuilt all these schools and stuff, and they put like, you know, more harder concrete. So now they can measure concrete different that can handle tornadoes now where that school ain't falling. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. My bad. But listen, I'm telling you, yo, like, yeah, more. See, my bad, more. So, you know, it happened for more. And they did that. They did the whole county of schools and stuff like that. See, I was right. I'm there. I'm there with you. So, yeah. So there's a couple of tornadoes that was bad. Moore, Joplin. I want to say Greenberg. I think Greenberg and stuff like that, because the tornado actually turned around and hit them twice, something like that. It was crazy or whatever. Yeah. All right, let me not nerd out no more. I'm done nerding out. But listen, that's my stuff, man. And let's not get started on high-speed rail. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. But like the tornadoes out there is different because, man, it's like, so shout outs to you know, everybody out there, man. You know what I mean? Maybe you might see me out there with Reed going crazy one day and stuff, doing a Codename WB in the Dominator. Ooh, that'd be so fire. That'd be so fire right there. But yeah, Reed Timmer, that's my dog right there and stuff, you know. I remember one time when I first moved to South Carolina, right? This is crazy. So when I first moved to South Carolina in 2019, like 3 weeks later, Hurricane Dorian came and it hit us, right? I should have known when your man from the Weather Channel, Jim Cantori, was eating in downtown Charleston. Normally, if you see Jim Cantori in your town, something about to happen, whether it's a hurricane or a tornado, man. That's the only time this dude is coming to your city. He don't come to your city for nothing else. So when I seen him, I was like, oh, snap, yo, that's what's up, yo, that's what's up. But then not realizing, like, yeah, this hurricane is going to be real lit, yo. Like, he's like the human weather measurer, yo. Like, that dude is in your city, is over. It's over and stuff, man. But that's enough nerding out, man. I want to say thank y'all for listening to Keeping 9450, Codename WBB. We got into a lot of basketball action. Then we got into the nerd section and stuff, man. You know, maybe that might be a nice little subject or something. Man, I'll save that for the Artest Effect podcast that's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I'll save that for the Artest Effect podcast where I could talk about all this stuff for real, for real. But seriously, though, man, just thank you very much for tapping in. You know what I mean? We really appreciate it. Shout outs to my peoples, Lauren, KDot, Britt, Tay, Corey, Cameron, Deshelle, who else is here? Darius, Miss Peach. We didn't have Felicia in here today. No Felicia, no Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out. Maybe find out. Lauren said, y'all don't have to come on the show because DA is going to be on it by himself today. Where's Felicia at, yo? Yo, hit Felicia up on Twitter and let her know that I'm disappointed that she wasn't here with us today. You know what I'm saying? But also, like, you know, just keep on following us, man. You know, we trying to make this thing happen as usual. We really appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. I'm out of here. Daniel Artest. Love is love. Peace.